anyways, while he figures it out, hi everyone, I'm Goutham. I'm a Prometheus maintainer. And I moved to product management, and somehow this quiz feels like the PM thing to do, and I'm feeling really bad about it. And
yeah, I'm Matthias Loibl. You've seen me on stage. I'm a director of engineering or something, so I don't know, like, yeah, whatever. I'm also a Prometheus maintainer, so that's why I guess I'm up here as well. OK, we have people joining. 92.
Oh, OK. Half
more people. More people. We want to have more people. So it seems like people can figure out how to scan a QR code instead of me not knowing how to use a clicker, so that's great.
Yeah, OK.
All right. OK, more people join.
All right. So by the way, folks, some of the answers are definitely wrong. Because again, it's me, a PM, entering these, but we have some experts in the front row who are going to correct me when they're wrong. So yeah. Oh, we have 99 people. One more person and we can start.
Be quick.
Yes, OK.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. So the first question is the easy question. Does it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, now it starts. So you have 10 seconds to answer. Do we need to read it? When was Prometheus created? Correct answer. No, yeah, we first get how many? OK, 2012.
I thought it was created in like Greece at some point.
It's about the time. When, not where.
Okay.
2012 is correct, yeah. So that's it. I think not, yeah, if I say more, yeah, now there's where. Because like if I explain more, then I'm going to spoil the rest of the, of the quiz. And yeah, the timer and the quicker you answer, I think the more points you get as well, right? All right.
Wait,
perfect.
wait. Did Munich, is it answered by Richie? No, it's
Richie has like 10 devices to make 24%. Okay, in London, yeah, I don't know. But welcome to hometown of Prometheus in Berlin. So it was created in Berlin. And I think I want to like ask or like tell more about where it was created specifically, but yes, this is like the next question. So again, not spoiling the next answer.
OK.
That seems pretty good.
I think Bartek.
Bartek answered Grafana. All right. Yeah, perfect. So Berlin 2012, SoundCloud is where Prometheus was created. Now I can like tell you the whole thing without spoiling anything. Moving on. Which year did Prometheus join the CNCF? So remember, 2012 it was created. How long did it take to donate or get Prometheus into the CNCF? Who remembers? I remember the blog post.
I remember. I just started contributing.
Yeah, same, yeah. All right. It was 2016.
Actually,
so, yeah?
I thought it was 2017, so I didn't remember. That's
why you're the PM now. Insert PM joke. No, yeah, 2016. What was I going to say? Yeah. Kubernetes was the first one, I think, and Prometheus was the second one. So it was super early. Why is the Prometheus logo orange?
But it's not red? Okay.
Depends on the print.
OK.
But usually it should be orange. So yeah, it's definitely because of Kubernetes, right?
No, SoundCloud.
SoundCloud? No, it's actually just because it's a flame. That's really it.
Now we get interesting questions. I think.
You're saying these aren't interesting? OK, now we're slowly getting started. Okay. So how many stars do we have on GitHub? So that's Prometheus, right? Yeah. I mean, it says. All right. Nice.
I want to say if all of you go to GitHub and star it, the answer would be correct.
But yeah, sadly it's 54,000. Fun fact though, yeah, last year?
What was last year?
Last year was 50K, so like Prometheus gained another 4,000 stars.
But if all of you did go to GitHub and star it, this answer would be wrong. It will become 55K because we are at 54,890 something. Yeah.
Like they haven't already started Prometheus on GitHub, right? But it's the most important metric, as we all know. So it's good that we double check this number. What do single quotes in PromQL do? So I guess that's where we're getting more interesting questions finally. So single quotes. Usually we see double quotes.
I see backticks usually.
Backticks?
Yeah.
Before double quotes?
Double quotes, yeah.
Whoa. How did you manage that one? Okay, so we have 90 replies, so 30 each. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Not bad. So let's see. They work like double quotes. So congrats to the 30 people in the room who got it right. Sorry to 60 other people. Maybe next time. But here's your next chance to get it right. So what does the add modifier do in PromQL?
It sends a tweet, or no, it tags you.
It always does at Julius on Twitter.
Okay.
That's
for the 37% of you, you should read a book. It's called
Prometheus
Up and Running.
Up and Running. Yeah. So yeah, you can just like whenever you have just like an instant query, you can put the timestamp behind with the add modifier, and it like basically tells you exactly at that timestamp what the metric had as value. How many projects depend on client Golang? So that's like Go projects specifically that import the Prometheus Go client, maintained by some of these guys. Quick round of applause for like the maintainers of client Golang.
All of them are sitting there, right?
Yeah, front row. Yeah, you guys, pay attention. They're discussing the next features. That's why they're not paying attention. All right, 15,000. So it's kind of interesting. Google apparently changed the system or the website that counts these. So like before it was like 40K, but now it's 15K. I guess it's like depending on how you track or like how you quantify depends on, I suppose. But pretty great number, I think, so, of projects importing client Golang. How many team members does Prometheus team have? And hopefully next year,
it'll be 5.
It'll be 5. Yeah, because it's just a steering committee. Yeah, we'll see. But there won't be no more team. Let's see. So 17, 28, or 30. 30 is correct. Everybody who said 28, you live 1 year in the past. So last year around this time we were 28. This time we onboarded 2 new people. It's you and? Yeah, David Ashpour, yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Prometheus was created with Kubernetes in mind. Yes, no, maybe. Classic one.
I put the maybe in.
Maybe? Wow, that's a strong no.
Yeah.
Gonna go in the corner and cry. I mean, at least Kubernetes maintainers might. But yeah, the strong no is correct. Prometheus, I think, was created for dynamic environments. Looking at you, Julius, I guess. Dynamic environments, containers coming and going, or like processes coming and going. And there was actually no Kubernetes around when Prometheus was started. So that's why it couldn't be created for Kubernetes, right? But it's kind of like a perfect match made in heaven. And they go along very well, so that's why you usually see them come together.
I think it's time for the difficult questions.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This is you can get it wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, you can have multiple options that you can pick here. They can be like Yeah.
No, you gave it away.
No, actually, no.
No? Okay.
You'll see.
Okay, okay.
All right, 90.
Okay, so never ingest it when scraping, right? So JSON, protobuf, and the other ones are correct. So CSV files were never ingested, and OTLP?
Never while scraping. Only when being pushed to.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, so kind of trick questions. But yeah, CSV file was like super obvious, and yeah, the other one, now you know. All right, so this changed in the past year, and I think most of you were here this morning. So what does the dot operator do in PromQL?
This is like a quiz. I mean, it's a proper quiz. I just realized. Okay, it's for.
You're like blown away by your own questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so the dot operator in PromQL doesn't exist or is like the underscore operator. So yeah, now with the new changes, it's going to be like the underscore operator. 42% of you were correct last year. There was no dot operator yet. But
yeah.
yes, I think the phrasing is incorrect.
See,
yeah.
I told you I got some questions wrong.
I think that was actually a mistake from last year, and we just kept it.
Yeah.
So separator, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. So
yeah.
Should you run Prometheus 3.0 in production?
You have to get this right. Come
yes,
on.
no, yes, or yes? Strong yes.
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, you can wait, but the idea is yes, you can, and you should, and you tell us about your bugs, and you should report them.
Yes, but you shouldn't just run 3.0.
Yes.
Like just run a third replica with Prometheus 3.0 just to measure performance and find bugs for us.
2.0, you mean?
Third replica of 3.0.
Okay, third rep. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm learning something.
Yeah. Or you can run the second replica as 3.0, but don't run just Prometheus 3.0. Run Prometheus 3.0, yes.
Yeah. So again, hopefully you all deploy Prometheus 3.0 after the social event tonight, while having had a beer, and then we get bug reports tomorrow, and we'll see how they look.
Yeah. And do it on a Friday night as well.
It's Wednesday, but close enough. Okay. Which PromQL query is correct? Now we're getting into the weeds.
All right.
Into the weeds of it. Let's see. I need to think about this as well.
Yeah. No, I thought about it. Then I couldn't figure it out, so I had to ask. I had to ask the experts.
Okay.
Before you say, what do you think?
Okay, what do I think? So I think the first one, rate of the sum, I think it's technically correct. Don't do it. The second one, yes, that's what we all write, hopefully. The third one misses the window, so it doesn't have the 5 minutes or something, right? And the last one I'm unsure about. I think you need to put the double quotes around the metric name, and then it's correct. But not around the entire thing, because then it's a string.
That's still correct.
Wow. I mean, yeah, but like I think the first one parses, and it will probably evaluates, but like don't do it, right? So that's why we put it in as wrong. So now I'm curious, like why does the last one work?
That's the metric name.
I don't want to work with you.
Okay, yeah, see, we have an expert. So I asked him if it was correct. He told me.
That returns the string.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a query that returns a string of that text.
Okay, it's a string. I don't know what to do with strings in Prometheus, but it can do that. Yeah, okay, see. Yeah, it's going to get wilder from
Oh
here.
my god.
There you go.
So which answer is a valid metric name?
Is it a valid metric name?
With quotes or without?
Are there quotes? I don't see quotes.
They're all valid metric names. I mean, with quotes, yes, but
Okay, that was bad.
yeah. So I actually had to check, is this chart emoji part of UTF-8? It was part of UTF-8 in 2010. So yeah, it's older than Prometheus. Now it's in Prometheus.
Now it's actually a feature in Prometheus.
Well, don't
Nice.
do this, but it's valid. Things we do for hotel.
2 + 2 = 9 is wild. How long can the Prometheus retention be?
You cannot get this wrong, folks. This is an easy question, just to calm you.
Yeah, calm down. Okay. I'm curious now.
Okay.
Wow. That's really good. So yeah, by default, I think it's 15 days that the configuration comes with. Usually people set it to like 33 days if they just want a month of retention, but have like some extra time after the month. And then, yeah, you can do whatever, right? You can put like infinite storage for your Prometheus and then set it to like 100 years, and it'll just append new time series as you go.
You can also do size-based. So if you give it a large enough disk, you can say, I want 60 terabytes of Prometheus storage, and it probably, your grandkids can query it now.
Which of these CLI arguments don't exist in the current Prometheus version? Yeah, we got grammar wrong.
Oh. Which of these?
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
Well, good thing we're Prometheus maintainers and not like teachers of English teachers and stuff.
Okay, yes, this is an easy one. Yeah. We're not Java.
We're not Java.
We're a Go shop. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, don't exist, right? The other ones exist. Are native histograms always better to use than fixed bucket histograms? Yes, no, maybe. Let's see if there's a strong no again.
We should have given it more time.
Yeah, I agree.
The answer's no. If you know the shape of your data and if you kind of know the exact questions that you want to ask, things like what percentage of my requests are slower than 1% or 1 second, using 1 second as the bucket boundary makes a lot of sense. However, for most use cases where you don't have these types of questions that you want to ask and you don't really understand the shape of your data, use native histograms. Yeah, so if you're migrating from your existing histograms to native histograms, just take a look at your queries and look if you're using the exact bucket value somewhere.
Like the LE =
Yeah.
1 for 1 second specifically, right? Yeah. So actually I have a bunch of these cases sometimes.
In all my SLOs, I think.
Exactly,
Yeah.
SLOs are super common for that. Right? The native histogram with bucketing is represented by the schema number -53 because.
It's the best question.
I can see your excitement. Because it's always DNS, sure. Because it compresses well with the chunks gorilla compression, so that's what we use inside of TSDB. Because it's some hexadecimal value. Because it's Bjorn's age.
See, that part's true.
That's oddly specific, but good to know. -53. And because Bartek was born on March 5th. I don't know if that's even true.
I don't think so.
Just doxed him. So yeah, it's because it's
CB for custom bucketing, I think.
which you all should be familiar with. I wasn't an hour ago, but
Yeah, me neither.
the more you know. So
See, I was like, this cannot be the reason. But it is.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thanks for the question, Bartek. Should we support SQL instead of PromQL? Or on top of PromQL, I suppose. Okay.
Yes. You have the correct answer. No, you don't like pain.
I guess this is more like a random question.
No,
than-
this is a real question
Yeah?
I got asked today. So, yeah.
Okay. So I guess we keep it for like relational databases and stuff, but we like PromQL for good reasons. If you register a series twice, when does it fail? I haven't seen this question. What?
You're a client Go maintainer.
Yeah, you should know, the three of you. So many possible. We can't even see the last one. It's 11%. Okay, so most of you said at registration time, and I suppose there's
Wait. Who is this 1% who said random registration wins?
just want to see the world burn, basically, right? It's like, oh, I like undeterministic behavior. Like everybody's trying to do it deterministic, but I like undeterministic, like whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it fails at registration time. It panics, in fact, so your process will die. And this is the fail fast philosophy that we have in Prometheus. Like, yeah, like if your system is not able to do something, just panic.
No, it's only must register this time.
Okay, then it fails. It doesn't panic. Okay, at least the question's correct.
Okay, the client Go maintainers want to add something.
There is feature request to actually fail at random.
Okay, there's a feature request to fail at random. Okay.
To choose the random.
Oh wow.
Choose the random. Okay.
It's not a stupid idea. There are
Okay.
use cases. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm stupid is what you're saying. Thanks. No, okay. Yeah, I mean, of course I don't know. So which PromQL query is correct? So this one is like,
It's a long query.
yes. That was my favorite one from last year until we have your new favorite one added this time.
Yeah.
Who was here last year? I guess you can answer your question first, but. Okay. So who was here last year? Quick show of hands. Okay, so all of you probably been here, like seeing talks about histograms, specifically native histograms being the new thing, and you can use it and everything. So back then, the point of the question was that everybody knows the first one being the obvious one, right? But the other two ones are also correct because those are new functions that Prometheus has for using native histograms. So the histogram fraction and the histogram count functions were added specifically to handle native histograms. So that was kind of the fun we had with this question last year. But it's still true, right? So probably most of you still use the first one only, but yeah, try native histograms, play around with those new functions. They work great. Can the Prometheus SDK emit OTLP?
This is an easy one.
And I think we need to hurry up.
Okay.
So we can have lightning talks. The answer is no. But can the OpenTelemetry SDK emit Prometheus? Java can.
See, this is why we have experts. But the second question is the more important question. Yes, they can. Yeah, it's part of the OTel spec to emit Prometheus because the OTLP is only for push, and pull is a very good use case that users have. So they didn't want to reinvent the world for pull, so the Hotel SDKs can emit Prometheus metrics, and you can scrape them with Prometheus, and you have up metric and all of that goodness already available to you.
Can you run rules with a delay in Prometheus? What are these questions, Goutham?
I know. Actually, it's a trick question. So yes, you can do it with a CLI flag that can specify the delay, or there's an option on the rule group. It's now merged into Prometheus. You can't actually do it with the offset function because, yes, you might be evaluating with older data, but you still evaluate the rule without a delay at that point. So it's a trick question. The first answer is also correct technically, but...
Again, some people want to watch the world burn. Yeah. How many versions of Prometheus storage were implemented? Interesting. So same as last year. Yeah, we have Prometheus 1 and 2, but in, I think, Prometheus version 2.0, there was like some small bug, and instantly we had to kind of like bump it to version 3 in Prometheus 2. So that's why there are 3 versions, if I remember correctly. And then for Prometheus 3, there is no change in the storage versioning so far. I guess there won't be, because it should be stable for Prometheus 3 once we have that release, and we do. Is Prometheus good for monitoring embedded systems? Yes or no?
Somebody said yes. All right, let's see.
Good for you, yeah. But yes, seems
yeah, the
correct.
answer is yes, because I have a air quality monitor that I just plugged in, and on port 80/metrics, there were Prometheus metrics, and it's an ESP-based air quality monitor. If you want to see the dashboard and the monitor, it's on the Grafana booth, but yes, turns out you can. You just need to find the IP, which was the painful part.
So once you have the IP, everything, like with Prometheus, is like totally simple. I mean, as a maintainer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, it's great that we can just like get metrics from /metrics endpoint for various systems. So that's cool. How many service discoveries do we have in Prometheus? Another one of those questions. And that's like almost the last question now.
Yeah.
So you're almost done with what feels like school. All right, 27. Yeah, I think the number didn't really change since last year, but I think they're, yeah.
You know what would be nice? I forgot, is it Bonjour or something, like multicast? If I had that, I didn't need the IP.
That was for the previous question. Now I get it, yeah. Perfect. But yeah, like the service discovery didn't change. When was the first PromCon? 14, 15, 16.
Is this the 10th PromCon? Yes. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that.
So 2016, so yeah, like it's kind of a trick question because like on the website it says it's the 9th conference, and 2016 was kind of the first open one, but there were Julius, Björn, Fish, and I think Brian Brezel who did like an unofficial first PromCon. Was it that group?
It was
the 0th, exactly. And that was in 2015. So yeah, if anyone else wanted to attend, 2016 would have been the first one. So
anyone? Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah. So final question, software engineering. What's the CAP theorem again? But yeah, is it CA, AP, or CP? So alert manager. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so The correct answer is it's AP, because we want high availability, and we partition tolerance we don't want, but we don't strictly need consistency. So that's kind of the thing, right? Where if the cluster kind of separates, what Alert Manager will do is potentially alert you twice because it couldn't deduplicate the alerts coming in, and that's fine. You'd rather have 2 alerts being sent to whatever system you're using behind Alert Manager, rather than not being alerted at all because it can't like figure out if this was sent or not, right? So instead, you want to like rather send the alert twice. So that's why we don't care about consistency here. All right. So that was like the quiz we had, and Björn. Great.
Disqualified.
And Bartek and Brian and all the people we know are on top. So
wait, who's Pubel?
Pubel, yeah, that's a good question. All the way back there, amazing. So I'm just gonna say that we disqualify the team for getting the speaker gift, and you can come to the stage and get your Prometheus bottle for the speakers. Thanks for participating.